Hi everybody, this is an update for um, July 1st and 2nd really, because I didn't do one out, sorry, for the 1st. Oh, it's after 10. I'm really beat. Just got back from the hospital and it's kind of storming out now, but thankfully because we need it. The last 2 days have been kind of interesting. I've just been so grateful to have Danny here with me, and he's just been amazing because we've been really concerned about what's coming up next once there's a doctor change, etc. And so I didn't sleep hardly last night, and Dan went in early this morning, and I had mentioned that I would like the charge nurse and the unit manager to meet with us, and I guess they met with Dan in the morning, and I tried very hard to stay here at the hotel and sleep. You can see for the suitcases under my eyes, and I'm absolutely bagged. And so he did a really good job of talking to everybody and kind of setting things out, and then I spoke to the charge nurse afterwards and laid out my concerns as well, like just to reiterate what I think Dan said that our concerns were. So sometime this weekend, I guess, the charge nurse is going to have the doctor come and talk to us just to make sure that everything is in line before he goes off shift. Yeah, so there's that. And Mike's chest tube is slowing. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Slowing drainage, 30 to 50 cc's a shift or so, I guess, from what I understand. He looked pale this evening a little bit. His lips were pale. So either he's hypoxic or his hemoglobin's dropping, or maybe not. I don't know. I got a warm blanket for him because he was cold to the touch to me anyway. His work of breathing was a little bit gaspy when I got there this evening. And they had just done like a whole bed change, like linen change and everything. And he decided a little bit at that point when they did that, because he's got that chest tube in, and I guess they don't really know if the lung is fully inflated again or not. And they did an x-ray and I didn't hear back from that to know whether the lung is inflated. And I'm trying to think what else now. He had to have his cannula resutured in one spot, and that was really painful for him, and he actually did wake up at one point and was able to wiggle his toes on when I asked him to, and he did it again tonight after he was suctioned, and he had a hard time catching his breath because the nurse turned down the Precedex a little bit just to kind of see what was happening, because it looks like now they've got rest for the plants. They've got rest, turning, and weaning as tolerated, so weaning off ECMO. So he was weaned down to 50% earlier today. Then they went back up to 60% with the because he didn't tolerate the turning and whatnot, because it's really hard with that chest tube and stuff. And again, that lung, they don't know if it's inflated or not. And then it looked like, excuse me, that they were turning him back down to 50%, as long as he tolerates it. And when I got there, they had about an hour before or so had done all the turning and whatnot, and his blood pressure was still up, but then I got there and his blood pressure came down and his saturations went back up, and at one point he was 97%. Yeah, his breathing slowed, and I played music for him that he recorded on cassette from back in the 80s, from 86 to 88, I guess. He had given these cassettes to a friend of ours in Clearwater to digitize them, and he did that and sent them to me, and so I just wanted to play him his songs, and so a number of them are his original songs. So I think that's about it for now. Really hope Mike can... I just don't know what else to do. I don't know if there's any other medications that we can try, but this doctor this week is very willing to entertain whatever medications and stuff that there's clearly evidence for trying. So if anybody knows any peer-reviewed journaled evidence for other medications or whatever, I was going to talk about traditional Chinese herbs, because I've been doing some research and just found some that allegedly, they sent me research for, sorry, I am so sorry, I'm not tired. They sent me research for that, these doctors that went to Harvard and then did traditional Chinese medicine after that. And they developed these medications. They're from the US that I could probably buy and try, but I mean, it's like some of them take weeks or months, but I mean, whatever, if we start it, who knows, and it can reverse potentially pulmonary fibrosis. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like almost buying them and just seeing, but I have to get the doctor's agreement, because I don't know, whether he'd be willing or not. So that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm going to have something to eat and then go to bed, and I'm really hoping I can get some sleep. What's been happening recently is, I'll come back and try to have a nap, and then as soon as I fall asleep, my phone dings or rings, and I don't know how to get the message out. Like, if there would be a way to kind of put a message of, hey, I'm asleep, don't call me or message me unless it's urgent, because I have to keep my phone on in case the hospital calls. So they have called me twice. So I don't know what the answer is there, because I can't put it on silent and don't want to turn my phone off. I don't know if there's a way of sort of blocking all other calls except for one. Maybe there is. I don't know. I know there's one if, like, frequent callers couldn't get through on Do Not Disturb, but I don't want to make the hospital call me like 2 or 3 times in order to get through. So if anybody knows, let me know, because I'm finding I'm getting really interrupted to sleep due to messages and things, and calls and stuff, because I mean, nobody knows when I'm trying to rest or whatever. So, and I don't really do Facebook posts and stuff very much. I mean, I could, but then who's going to check to see if I'm resting? So anyway, I'm just rambling now, but I love you all, and I hope you're doing okay, and thanks for the support. And yeah, I got to see one of my coworkers today. Oh, it was so nice. Oh my gosh. So thank you for coming to see me. Just so lovely. So lovely. And her and her guy are planning on fixing my bike, which is really nice. So that, again, thank you on my parts coming for my bike. So thanks for that. Anyway, love you all. Talk later. Bye.